For the Mars Perseverance mission, NASA scientists decided to try something novel. In addition to sending a rover, they would also send up a small aircraft. The helicopter Ingenuity has considerably surpassed expectations, despite being initially intended as a straightforward technological demonstration. Are you an interest who has a huge interest in space knowledge? Well, if you are, then you're at the right place. By the end of this video, you'll all learn the exciting facts that concern space helicopters and how they'll help us explore Mars and other worlds. Welcome back to our channel, Fly Me to the Moon. So what exactly is a space helicopter? Ingenuity, the Mars helicopter, is a technological demonstration that aims to test powered, controlled flight on an alien planet for the first time. On the Perseverance rover, it was transported to Mars. The Ingenuity probe was deployed to the surface once the rover had found a suitable airfield location to conduct several test flights over a 30-day testing period on Mars. Hard Grip is an engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, or JPL, in California, and the Ingenuity helicopter's chief pilot, aerodynamics, and flight control lead. He spoke at a press conference during the American Geophysical Union fall meeting, occurring this week in Chicago and virtually. Quote, "It did such a good job. We got a new mission," end quote. By surveying the terrain from the air, Ingenuity would now assist in scouting ahead of the Perseverance rover. Creativity has been so successful that scientists are already preparing to use successor helicopters to investigate Mars. They have said that the future helicopters could explore and even sample the Martian environment. They have also talked about how NASA's Dragonfly mission to Saturn's moon, Titan, will use a helicopter to assist in our study of an entirely different world. Ingenuity has now scouted for Perseverance and taken in-depth pictures of a Martian outcrop, aiding researchers in building a 3D model to investigate the area, even though its maiden flight was simply a demonstration that lasted 39 seconds. In addition, it took photos of Perseverance's landing gear to give engineers a good view of their work on the equipment after it was put into service. Grip explained during the briefing how the Ingenuity team made a pilot's logbook for the helicopter before landing on Mars and added numerous extra pages since they believed a 5-page diary would appear ridiculous. However, guess what? We've run out of pages, he stated while holding the book up. There are 36 pages in this book, and Ingenuity has just completed its 36th trip. By creating an aircraft that can gather sample tubes from the Martian surface, NASA scientists wanted to expand on the success of Ingenuity. The design of this Mars Sample Return Sample Recovery helicopter would be based on Ingenuity's, but it would also have wheels on the ground for travel and a robotic arm. According to Tenny Zanatos, a JPL engineer and the mission manager for the new sample recovery helicopters, the upgrades would enable 2 new helicopters to collect sample tubes, acting as a backup for Perseverance, which is intended to deliver the boxes to the sample return lander. In large part, he added, quote, "We are utilizing all the tremendous lessons learned and will continue to learn with creativity over the last year and a half," end quote. How have they said Mars is not the only world they'll explore? NASA will use aircrafts to study other worlds in addition to Mars. With a launch date of 2027, NASA's Dragonfly mission will employ a rotorcraft to investigate Saturn's frozen moon, Titan. Titan, which is the only moon in the solar system with an atmosphere, is perfect for aerial exploration because it has less gravity and half as much atmospheric pressure as Earth. In reality, because flying on Titan is much simpler than on Mars, Dragonfly is about the same size as the Perseverance rover or a compact SUV. Ingenuity, on the other hand, is more comparable in size to small remote-controlled drones on Earth at only 1.6 feet or 0.5 meters tall and 6 inches or 15 centimeters broad without its blades. Scientists are interested in Titan for several reasons, according to Elizabeth Turtle, who is a planetary scientist at Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory and the mission's lead investigator, who spoke during a press briefing. Titan, according to Turtle, not only has a sea of liquid methane and a crust made of water ice that resembles Earth's oceans, but it also has a lot of carbon-rich chemistry that is similar to the planet's biosphere. Scientists will be able to examine this well-known chemistry in a new context by studying Titan, allowing them to determine whether or not specific conditions are livable and may have supported the emergence of life. To accomplish this, Dragonfly will be outfitted with various scientific tools, including spectrometers, a drill for sample collection, geophysics and meteorological sensors, and a camera. We are delighted that you're still intrigued by this video. Stay tuned until the end to discover how these helicopters pave the path for science expeditions. If you're an admirer of such content, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel Fly Me to the Moon and hit the like button. Let's get back to the video. The objective of Dragonfly is one of chemistry, Turtle said. Titan has been carrying out chemistry tests that are impossible for us to perform on Earth since we lack the necessary time in a laboratory to conduct such experiments over millions of years. Dragonfly is made to gather the findings of those experiments that Titan has been carrying out for us. In the future, helicopters might have additional crucial roles in planetary exploration. In locations that scientists call biologically sensitive, helicopters may collect samples without leaving the same footprints and alterations that a rover would. Like Dragonfly, which would be the size of the Perseverance and capable of transporting heavier pieces and research equipment, NASA scientists are currently designing a future Mars science helicopter. Our fantasy is that there will one day be astronauts on Mars and fleets of vehicles whizzing around, assisting the first humans with both straightforward and challenging jobs, according to Xanatos. But it all began with the initial flight, which lasted 39 seconds, which we completed approximately a year and a half ago. How can we say that NASA's Ingenuity helicopter has paved a path for even others to explore Mars? Scientists are now more confident than ever in their ability to create further space chopper vehicles that will explore Mars and other regions of the solar system because of NASA's Ingenuity's remarkable performance. Leading a groundbreaking exploration of Mars's surface is the NASA Perseverance rover. The Mars rover does, however, have a flying partner in crime who has been flying around and mapping the broad surface of the red planet. It is known as the Ingenuity helicopter, and the astronomical community has noticed it due to its effectiveness and performance. Even NASA experts acknowledged that the space chopper had exceeded their expectations. Although it was initially just an experiment, NASA's Ingenuity's successful route can now inspire the development of a fleet of similar spacecrafts that can study Mars, other planets, and astronomical bodies in the solar system. Quote, "It performed such a terrific job that even though we were originally expecting it to fly up to 5 times on Mars, we got a new mission." End quote. This was a quote by Harvard Grip, the chief pilot for the Ingenuity helicopter, at a news conference. Ingenuity will now assist the Mars rover by scouting the route in front of it and surveying the surroundings, he added. NASA researchers have good reason to be impressed by Ingenuity. 36 flights have been made throughout the Martian skies since its brief maiden demonstration, which lasted barely 39 seconds. It also has helped create a 3D model of the area to aid scientists in better understanding the geography. During this time, it has scouted the area for Perseverance, captured detailed images of a planet outcrop, and taken clear pictures of the site. But the scientists now have yet another problem due to this accomplishment. The helicopter was only supposed to fly 5 times at the time of launch. However, the scientists added 36 distinct pages to the logbook rather than simply adding 5, which would have looked absurd. However, it seems that even more is needed since 2 days after finishing its 36th journey, the space chopper ran out of pages. This information has given the scientists the assurance they need to launch more missions that will be carried out by these space helicopters. And even if they're employed to do so, the topography of Mars will be one of many subjects. Space chopper explorers will be traveling to Titan, a moon of Saturn, as part of the NASA's Dragonfly project. This mission is anticipated to take place in 2027. We hoped you've learned some interesting things about space helicopters and how they will significantly help scientists in space. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Furthermore, if you have anything to say or recommendations, do tell us down in the comment section below. We welcome them wholeheartedly. Make sure to check out other exciting videos from our channel, Fly Me to the Moon. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the following video.